Hey guys, J77 here doing a pretty much quick news update on the entertainment world. Something that I actually purposefully chose to ignore, but being that my friends from back home said I should talk about, at least give some mention to it. I decided, I'll give a short mention to the story that Will Smith smacked a reporter after he try to pretty much kiss them. This is a very weird story to the point where I just didn't think it was believable. I thought that the tabloid was just making some stupid stuff up. I thought it was a big prank. Well, I pretty much still think it's a prank, but obviously this actually is pretty much for real. And everybody's getting and is getting into the story, especially from the tabloids, the entertainment magazines, and the news. And from after reading it and after seeing video confirmation, it's very clear that they are blowing this up to make it look like that Will Smith was in the wrong. Where the reality is that if you and me or anybody else, celebrity or not, would have been in the same shoes, they probably would have done the same thing or even worse, beat the living hell out of this guy for his stupid antics. Now, reports have said that um, that the person who claims to be a reporter, which a lot of people said he may not be, and has had a history of pranking people before. Madonna has definitely been mentioned in this report. Have came to Will Smith, gave him a kiss on both cheeks, but it was very, very close to his mouth, and Will Smith reacted in a way that I pretty much figured. He reacted surprised and pretty much angry. He gave him a back slap with his back of his hand and just walked away. Now, someone asked him, I believe it was the Russian Life News camera. Yeah, it is the Russian Life News camera. Um, he basically said the guy tried to kiss him, and he was lucky uh, he didn't sucker punch him. Um, I agree that he's lucky he didn't sucker punch him. It was somebody else who probably didn't have a very strong temper, uh, who pretty much will snap like that. He probably would have been laid out, and no one will be the wiser. Simple fact is that the guy, he had no right to do what he did. Getting that close to someone's space like that and thinking that somebody was not going to respond to that. Apparently, this has again, this guy has a history of doing reform. He gave Madonna something. I don't know what the hell it is, but she was disgusted by it, and then said that the guy forgave her for her rudeness. I'm sorry, something's not clicking here with this guy. As for the report, there is video confirmation. I will leave the link to both the article and the video. You guys can judge for yourself. But to me, the only thing I gotta say is that I don't think too much is gonna go forward unless this clown wants to press charges for assaulting him. Because regardless of what I feel, because I think Will Smith wasn't in the wrong, he still put his hand in him in some way, even though it wasn't like what a lot of reports have been flying out that they said this man has slapped him. That was the only thing you heard. They didn't give you the full detail of what actually happened. It just said in broad letters, Will Smith loses cool, slapped him in the guy's face. No, what he did was he gave him a backhand slap. Wasn't even a real slap, it was a lightly touched slap, and he just walked away. But regardless of that, it's still assault. So anytime you put your hands on them, whether aggressively or not, if it's unwanted, it's still assault, and the guy can't be a total jerk and just try and make Will Smith life a living hell. I don't think that's going to happen. I think they're just going to let it go into the sunset. The reporters and tabloids probably going to have a field day with it, but you know, it's the tabloids. I don't expect anything less. But in this case, I don't think he was in the wrong. I think I'm actually kind of surprised that he actually held his cool for that much for that length of time. But somebody did ask him. He gave an honest answer. And to be very fair, if that was in your situation, you probably would react the same way, if not worse. So I don't think he's wrong at all. Love that, but I hopefully this will just blow over. He can do his tour. He has a movie coming out this week. Most likely he's going to be focusing on promoting that, which he has been doing. His daughter is on a world tour with his album, so I think he has enough things on his plate to worry about this moron, especially if there's already been proven that he has a history of this. So, other than that, that's all I got to say about it. You guys may feel differently as always. You guys can leave your own comments. You guys can look at the article and the video. They're both connected, and you come up with your own conclusions. I don't think he over-exaggerated. I think that the media is actually burned this unjustly as if Milt Smith was out of line. I don't think he was out of line. I just, it's his reaction. He invaded his space. He reacted in a way that any person would if they felt their space invaded. It was a reaction. But again, you know how the media is. You might think this. He should have apologized. You shouldn't have done that. But then again, you guys may actually agree with me. Whatever it is, that's fine. Leave it in the comment section. I'll leave it in your hands. Until then, this is J77 saying, you take care.